I am proud to be sensitive, emotional, and empathetic. People kind of getting angry at you if it makes you feel really, really kind of sicky and uncomfortable deep down. And this woman was driving in her car towards me and just stopped immediately. Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Leslie or Lesia, and today we're going to be healing. I have had a bit of a wobble, a bit of a moment, so I'm coming out into the beautiful outdoors and I'm going to do a meditation. I'm going to put my bare feet in the grass. I know I'm crazy, it's winter, it's freezing, but I just had a bit of a rude encounter which has made me feel super anxious. So my plan is to utilise nature and its healing powers. Oh. Let's start off with a meditation. Oh, the sounds of the birds are so relaxing. The breeze tickles my neck. I feel free and open. I feel like I'm riding a cloud. The blue sky is everywhere. I put my hands to my cheeks. They feel warm. So I was on a walk and I was perfectly within my rights to walk on the road. There was no pathway. It was a big road, there were no other cars coming. I was on the right side of the road and this woman was driving in her car towards me and just stopped immediately, and I just presumed that she wanted more space, even though there was a lot of space. So I just moved to the side and smiled, and she shook her head and went. And you know what, it really affects me when strangers are a bit rude or a bit blunt or get angry with me. And I know it shouldn't affect me because it's a stranger, and most likely this woman was really in a bad mood or was just not really getting the right end of the stick, didn't realise that I didn't mean any harm whatsoever. But it really affects me, and I guess it's the people-pleasing side of me. I guess I don't really sit well with letting people down, so I need to learn to take myself away from any guilt or any just negative feelings whenever someone reacts badly to something I do, because it's going to happen. If you struggle with people kind of getting angry at you, if it makes you feel really kind of sicky and uncomfortable deep down, I can relate, and you're not alone. And I'm sure there's a way out of this. I'm sure it's kind of connected to the fact that I'm an empath, the fact that I've got a bit of a people-pleasing tendency, and what I'm basically doing now is I'm treating myself to nature's delights, which is the sun, the grass, the fresh air, and my breath. And that's what you should do. If you ever encounter a horrible stranger, don't overthink it, just take yourself out for a moment. If it's not sunny, do a meditation inside. But yeah, let's take my shoes off. Oh my gosh. It's so cold. Oh my god. This outfit is very flattering. It's so cold, like it actually hurts. Oh, and the cold. That was cold. Oh gosh. I remember I had an incident like the one I was explaining just a moment ago, a while back in Waitrose, where I was looking at getting some food, an avocado, and this woman came up behind me and just started huffing and puffing, and I stopped to let her get her avocado because she was obviously in a rush and I was stood in the way. She just snapped the avocado and walked away in an angry fit. And I remember I had to go home. We were going to go to town. I had to go home and sit in my room and just take a moment because it really affected me. And you know what? I think I must be quite a sensitive person. I never really thought I was, because I'm quite independent, I'm quite strong, I'm quite driven. So you don't really pair all those attributes, those qualities to someone who's sensitive, but I guess I just am. And you know what? Being sensitive is okay. And I think it's a wonderful thing because it means that you are so considerate and empathetic, and you are never going to let well, not never, I'm sure it happens to all of us, but you're far less likely to let your bad mood be someone else's bad mood, make someone else feel rubbish as well. It's really hard kind of making peace with the fact that some people aren't empathetic and some people don't feel as much as you do. It's not a negative thing and it's not something to be ashamed of. In fact, I think it's a real strength. I think it's the reason I'm vegan. I think it's the reason why I care so much for my family and my friends. I think it's the reason why I make such strong connections with people. Being sensitive is beautiful and you should never ever list it as one of your negative qualities. I'm just going to say some positive affirmations. Feel free to repeat them after me as well. I care. I am proud to be sensitive, emotional, and empathetic. I am safe. I am grounded. I'm alive. I am safe. I'm grounded. I'm alive. Anxiety is just a feeling. I am safe. Anxiety is just a feeling. I am safe. Anxiety is just a feeling. Oh, nature is just. Embrace nature. Listen to the birdies. There's something so hypnotic about fire. Even though it's so dangerous, it's so calming to watch, obviously from a safe spot. Look at that orange. Crazy. You're not fazed by the fire? No! No, Django! Definitely not. Oh my god, he just went to grab my phone. I was just so blimmin' boastful about how I'd found this spot in the tree to balance my phone. It's like, oh, look at that. God, he full on went for my phone then. I'm gonna do some deep breaths. I know I look a bit like Elton John. Right, I'm gonna do some deep breaths. Let's get rid of the dogs with a stick. I'm trying to do some deep breaths, mate. Gosh, he just wants stick after stick. Right, your sister called out one to your back. Right, another one. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I hope that video has inspired you to go out in nature more, to be more empathetic with yourself as opposed to other people that are just taking advantage of you. I hope that you realise that I've got Tic Tac in my mouth. I hope you realise that being sensitive is a really beautiful thing, and most of the time it's positive, not negative. I know we live in a world that constantly tells us that being emotional and sensitive is a bad thing, and I guess that's because it's related to something that women particularly embody, and we do live in a patriarchal world. So being sensitive, it's beautiful, it's powerful, and it makes you a really wonderful person to be around because it makes you more caring. And I'm not going to go on anymore. Please subscribe.